Aloha, this is Auntie Lita from Honolulu, Hawaii, and during my message of sharing my life with you yesterday, I want to clarify some of the questions or incidents that came up. One was regarding my father. I mentioned that he wanted a son, and a question that you might ask, did he treat me like a son? Well, excuse me, being a football player in high school, nearly every football season, every football game where his high school played, even on Thanksgiving Day I think we call it a doubleheader, where 4 teams played, challenging each other, he took me to watch nearly every football game that he attended. Now, he golfed every Saturday, which I couldn't take part in that, so I was out of his Saturday. And the only real thing, it wasn't a son kind of a thing, but the only thing where he paid special attention to me was when he came to me every morning and asked me to choose between 2 ties, which one looked the best for his shirt. And that was it. That was it. 2 minutes every morning from Monday through Friday. That was 2 minutes that he gave me and wanted my full attention. On the question of clothing, I talked about, looking into my closet and not having anything to wear. My dad gave my mom a budget for 2 dresses, 1 skirt, 2 blouses, twice a year, until high school when my mother sewed my clothes. Well, at least most of my clothes. And because she did the shopping, I did not remember having a sharpened sense of coordinating my wardrobe on my own. And it wasn't until perhaps in my college years that I took a little bit of attention to clothing. However, because I paid for my own college education, I did not shop. I hardly ever shopped. I didn't even go to secondhand clothing stores. I just didn't shop. Now, a last thing that I was wanted to talk about was, although I was unhappy of my looks, of my appearance, of taking photos, because I never liked looking at pictures of myself with family members. But there were many times, I must say this, there were many times when friends or people would compliment me, but I never really believed them and never really believed they were honest, and always kind of shucked it off as saying, oh no. Sometimes I wouldn't say anything, and of course I was trained to say thank you, but I didn't really believe them. I didn't really believe them because I didn't think I was beautiful, so I couldn't accept the compliments even. So in conclusion, I want to reiterate that it's not so much the love that we should be seeking from God or even another person. We should not put so much attention, time, even money into seeking love from other people. I believe if we just continue to obey the leadings of the Lord, do what is right, treat people with kindness, give of yourselves, maybe volunteering for a good cause, a worthy cause, or even, doing something good or helping someone that maybe a senior who maybe can't, bend down and clean their house, to doing something good, but not so much seeking love, but like I said, it was my obedience, that God finally said that was the key thing for me. That I obeyed God, I did what He said to do, I did it with, all my heart, although sometimes there was a little fear and trepidation, but I did it and I obeyed Him. And the fruit of it all was just, He just took delight in me. And finally, when the day came when I was able to open my eyes to see Him in His fullness. He shared with me His great love, and then poured the love into me so that I could love myself. And this was so amazing, so amazing. And I know it can happen to you. I know with all my heart, and it can happen to you. So I trust the Lord. I pray that you would get a revelation of His great love as you go out and seek to do His will now, His will, in His way, in His timing. He will show you, provide for you, keep you on the straight and narrow. And I bless you today. I bless you today. And I send all my love and aloha to you. Aloha.